everyone, welcome to my channel. In this channel I upload sewing tutorials, pattern drafting and DIY. Please subscribe to my channel, press the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video, and give me a thumbs up if this video was helpful. Thank you. So in today's tutorial we are drafting a princess bustier. The princess bustier we are drafting is from the shoulder to the waist. We have the ones for full blouse, but this one is for shoulder to the waist. For example, you want to make a peplum top, so this one is what you use to draft to the waist before you attach your peplum. So let's start. So the measurement I'm working with is shoulder 16, bust 41, bust point is 11, waist is 36, under bust is 15, and nipple to nipple is 8. So, and the length of the pattern is 18 inches. So let's get started. So the first thing you do is to impute your shoulder measurement, which is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So I'm adding ½ inch. On this line, take in 1 inch down to slant your shoulder, because our shoulders are not straight. Before then, you take 3 here, which is standard. So I will slant it from this 7 to, I'll slant it from the 8.5 to this 3 inches. So this is our shoulder line. So now let's take our measurement. This is my shoulder to bust point is 11. This is 11. Under bust is 15. And this is the full length of the blouse. To get your waist measurement, if you want to sew a peplum top, just add 3 inches to your waist, your under bust. 3 inches to your under bust. You get your waistline. So let me rule it. So to get our arm skein, your bust measurement divide by 6 plus 1.5, or you can also use 1. Mine is 7.25, which is here. So let me measure it again to know where to stop. So this line is my chest line. This is my chest line. This is my bust point. This is my under bust. So our nipple to nipple is 8, which is 4, but I'll add my allowance to it, which is 4.5. 4.5. 4.5. And I'll roll it down. So on this armhole area, we look for the midpoint. These are our midpoints. To get your midpoint, just take the measurement you have, fold it into 2. So this is our midpoint. We come in by ½ inch. Then we'll roll it, connect it to this, your shoulder line. So on this under bust, most people, they take all their, I'm taking 2 inches from my under bust. Most people, they take all their measurement on one side, which is this way. Some take all their measurements here, Why some they divide their measurement. If for example you are taking 2 inches, they take the whole 2 inches on this side. Why some they divide it into 2, which is they put 1 here and 1 here. Why some they put ½ inches here and put 1.5. We all get the same result. So in this tutorial, I'm putting ½ inch here and 1.5 here. So on this area, you come down by 1.5 or 1 inch, anyone you feel like. So I'm using 1.5. So I'll connect from here to this place. And I'll roll it down. The same thing. I'll roll it down. On this other side, I will also roll it down. So that means all this pattern is going out. Then on this armhole, I will look for the midpoint, which is 4. Look for the midpoint, which is 4 inches. Go down by ½ inch, which is 4.5. Then I'll connect my line. On this upper side, go up by 1 inch, so that there will be no issue around the bust point. Then I'll connect it straight down. So this is my dart. On this area, I'm taking 1 inch for my dart, so I'll put ½ inch here and the other ½ inch here. Then I'll connect it to this place. So it's removing 1 inch from this area. This last line, since we are removing 1 inch, we have to replace it back. If not, when you're sewing, there will be shortage on this area. So we have come out by 1 inch. Come out by 1 inch. Then we'll roll it down. Then we have to reshape our armhole. We had to this 1 inch, we replace it back by extending this line to this area. So this under bust. So we are taking our measurement now. My bust is 41 divided by 4.25, 10.25. So this is my bust line. I'm adding 2 inches for seam allowance and the joining. I'm also doing the same thing on this side, because this is my chest line. I will input my bust measurement on this line. Then plus the 2 inches seam allowance, I'm adding it on this line. Then my under bust measurement is 35. 35 divided by 4, we have 8.75. We place it here. So this is 4. Remove it. We have removed our 4. 8.75, which is here. Plus our 2 inches seam allowance. Our waist is 36, which is 9. When you divide it by 4, is 9. You place it here. We have 4 here. Then remove the 4. This is 9 plus 2 inches seam allowance. So it's like the whole Before I forget, what determines the folding of your fabric is the widest part of your measurement. The widest part of my measurement is 41. So I added some like 3 inches allowance to it for seam allowance. So the widest part determines the folding of your fabric, and you can see I folded my paper into 2. So my neckline will take 3 by 3. 3 by 3. So we'll connect it. So if you want to take more than 3 inches, just increase your measurement from here. If you want to take 5 inches, just take it from here and rule your line. Any neckline you want to take. So I've added my allowance is included in this pattern. So I'm adding my shoulder allowance to it now. My shoulder allowance, I'll just add half an inch. So my allowance is added. I added my allowance to this pattern, especially for beginners. So let me cut it out and show you the back. You see the curve? That's why I said don't do anything on that bust point. You see it's round, so when you sew it's always very perfect. And this 1 inch we added will make it possible for there will be no shortage on this side. So let me show you how to draft the back pattern. So this is my back pattern. I've already drafted it. So this is my zipper allowance here. Let me roll it out. So this is my zip. So as you can see, the front and the back is the same thing. So we also do the same thing on the waistline. Our nipple to nipple measurement is 4. We added 1 inch, half inch to it. So we are taking 4.5. Yeah, 4.5. So let me just indicate our bust line. This is our bust line, which is 11. We'll go up by 1 inch, 10. So that's where our back dart will end. Let me roll it out. So we are taking our normal dart at the back, the normal dart, which is half an inch, because there's no bust at the dart, so you just half, then connect it. So you can see this is our back dart. We'll get the midpoint on the shoulder line, on the armhole line. It's our midpoint. Then we just connect it down. We are not taking any half inch inward. Just connect it down. So these are our back pattern. So let me impute our measurement. Yeah. Our bust measurement is 41 divided by 4. 10.25. plus our allowance there. Then our waistline is 36, which is 9 plus this 1 inch, making it 10. The that allowance 1 inch, 10 plus our allowance 2 inches. So we have taken everything, we roll it down. So to avoid bulge, because there are some blouses when you sew them, especially those peplum blouse, the front will be short while the back will be long, because they're using the same measurement you use for the front for the back. So to avoid that, you come up on this line, you come up by 1 inch, you're shaping it down by 1 inch on this side. You shape it down to meet this line, 1 inch up. So this 1 inch is to avoid the bulge. And on this zip line, on the waistline, you go in by half an inch. But there are some people that their back is very deep, they have deep back. You go in by 1 inch. If it's very deep, go in by 1 inch. With half inch is also okay. So I'll connect it back to the zipper line. So now this is our new zip line. So we have to take our measurement again. The measurement we need now is 1.5. So on this side I'll take in 1.5, then here 1.5. So as you can see, this is our new zipper line, not this. So this is our new zipper line. Draw any neckline you wish to, but we're using our normal measurement, which is 3 inches. Which is 3 inches. So this is our neckline. You can use any neckline you want. You want it low, you can take it low. So we are adding our allowance too on this shoulder side. So we are taking half an inch. So like I said earlier, I said my allowance is included in this pattern. So let me cut it out. So this is my back pattern, and this is the front. So thank you guys for watching. Please